Hello, my name is Sam Felton and welcome to day number 2 of the 21-day fake food rehab challenge. So, yesterday was my first day back eating real food after my 21-day 5,000 calorie carb challenge, where I was eating 5,793 calories a day of sugar and refined carbohydrates, and I tell you, I was feeling pretty damn awful. I'm feeling a lot better today. No real withdrawal symptoms, which I'm quite surprised from, but I'm feeling a lot better. My sleep last night was awesome. I slept so much better than I have done for the past 3 weeks, and guess what? I didn't snore. How awesome is that? My girlfriend didn't have to go through me snoring through the night. But also yesterday I had my bod pod assessment done, which measures my lean and fat mass. So let's head over to the British College of Osteopathic Medicine, where I got my bod pod assessment done yesterday. So guys, I'm here at the British College of Osteopathic Medicine, and I'm here with Daphne Bird, Researcher Assistant. Is that right?
Research Assistant.
Research Assistant. Get it right, Sam. So, you're the one that's been doing all of my bod pod assessments. Now, you saw me 3 weeks ago. Firstly, before we get into the numbers, have you seen a difference in my body shape?
I can see that your waist size has increased.
Yes, somewhat. Maybe a little bit podgier around the abs. The six pack is pretty much gone, unfortunately. Yes. Unfortunately. Cool. So, looking at the two body compositions, it seems that I've put on about 4.7 kilos of fat.
That's right. Yeah.
But I've also put on, surprisingly, we were both surprised at this, 1.2 kilos of lean weight as well. What do you think that could possibly be?
I guess you've obviously done some exercise while you've been doing this, and you've been eating plenty, and there's plenty of protein in there. So I guess the
muscles could have hypertrophied somewhat, I suppose.
And, it's not a great difference in the scheme of things, so it may be down to machine changes over that period as well. So. Yeah,
absolutely. But the main change, obviously, is in fact not just visually, but on the numbers as well, from 11.4 kilos all the way to 16.1 kilos, and that being 12.7% body fat there, which was quite nice for me, to 16.9%. I don't ever know being 16.9%. So and then before as well, is this it? Here? No, that's not it. It's the previous one just there, isn't it? So on the previous one as well, I ended, because unfortunately I didn't come before the last experiment, stupidly, but I did finish on that 12.6% body fat, and I was at 10.9 kilograms of fat there, compared to now at 16.1, which is considerable.
I hope you know your way back.
Yeah, exactly. This is it. Hopefully I haven't lost myself too much. Cool, guys. Well, hopefully that gave you an idea about what's happened to my fat mass in particular. It's gone up quite a considerable amount. Now that's going to be part of my written conclusion in the halfway mark, which hopefully should be up today, if not tomorrow morning, which is Thursday, the 9th, 10th, no, Thursday the 10th of October, I think. So, weighed myself in last night, and I was 96.6 kilograms, which is 0.7 kilograms down from my highest measurement of 97.3. Still can't believe that. Anyway, that gave me a mean for day number 1 of 96 kilograms. And then around my waist, I was 88.5 centimetres, giving me a mean waist for day 1 of 88.25 centimetres. Now 96 kilograms is my starting measurement, my starting weight. So the plan is from here on in is to try and keep at the 96 kilo mark throughout the entire experiment, because I'm trying to eat a calorie maintenance throughout the whole process, but using a low carb, high fat diet of real foods. So my calorie maintenance yesterday was 3,457 calories. So I'm trying to, I work out every single day where my calorie maintenance is, depending on my weight and things like that. So I'll try and I'll keep you updated on how many calories I'm eating every single day of that low carb, high fat diet experiment. If you want to check out the exact diet, make sure that you click in the link below, and feel free to join me in on my own weight loss journey by clicking all of the links below. Get the lifestyle diary for free and join me. Anyway, day 2. Let's see what on earth is going on. Alright, so 95.3 kilos, not much of a change. That's 0.1 kilograms down from yesterday morning's measurement, but let's see what's going on my waist. I don't know if you can tell, but my energy has gone up a bit more. I'm a bit more lively on these videos now. Alright, well, there we go. 87 centimetres. So that's a centimetre down from yesterday morning. So 100 grams down and a centimetre down. Awesomeness. And also, just so that you know, I just came off of an interview, an expert interview with David Gillespie, who's an ex-corporate lawyer and author of Sweet Poison, Why Sugar Makes Us Fat. And also the Sweet Poison Quit Plan, which is a plan to help you quit if you want to do that sort of thing. And at the end of this, you will be able to see a quick snippet of that interview, along with being able to click through to the full interview. So that's it for today, guys. If you do have any comments or questions, make sure that you put it in the comment section below. And if you want to ask me a question directly, hit me up on Twitter at Sam Felton. Make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/smashthefats. And then finally, if you want to head over to the blog, which has plenty more graphs and pictures and lots of other things going on, including workouts, cooking stuff, and lots of discussion on the Facebook comments there, head over to smashthefat.com/live. Cool, guys. Well, until tomorrow, be well, and of course, smash it out! So, last week you were over here promoting the book, both books, in fact, and I was lucky enough to meet you whilst you're over here, because you are over in Brisbane, so it would be quite a chance to actually meet you. And that was with Dr. Haseem Malhotra, who's a leading cardiologist over here. And then you told me about your books. I had a quick read of them and thought they're absolutely fantastic. And I thought it was a really good starting story with it, because you're a father of 6, you're a very busy man, yet you still managed to turn your life around with all that going on. Can you lead us into, how you did that?
Okay, so I should start out, Sam, by saying that I have absolutely no qualifications to talk to you about anything that I'm about to say. I'm not a nutritionist, not a biochemist, not a doctor, none of those things. I'm a lawyer, which makes me spectacularly unqualified to talk about most things. But I had significant motivation. We had 4 children under the age of 8, and my wife announced that we would be having numbers 5 and 6 all at once, and that we would then be having 6 children under the age of 9. And I wasn't coping with the 4 we had, let alone adding twin babies to that mix. And I thought to myself, I'm just not getting something. I'm not understanding something about the way the human body works. I look around the planet, I see all the other animals on the planet control their weight exactly the same way they control their height on autopilot. You know, there's no gyms for chimpanzees. There's no lions signing up for Jenny Craig. So I wondered to myself why it was that humans, and in particular this human, required willpower in order to lose weight, but nothing else did, except perhaps an animal that was unfortunate enough to be fed by us. So I went looking for an answer to that. At that point, I weighed 40 kilos, or 6 stone more than I weigh now, and I hadn't woken up one morning 40 kilos heavier. I'd managed to do that. I'd worked hard at gaining that weight. I'd done it year after year after year, extra kilo here, extra kilo there. But it wasn't like I hadn't tried to lose it. You know, I'd see a diet on tally, or I'd see something in a magazine, and I'd think to myself, oh, I'll give that a go. And I'd do it, and they'd all work. Every single one of them would work for exactly as long as my willpower would hold out, which in my case was usually around about 2 weeks. And then the 1 or 2 kilos I'd managed to lose would usually come back with a bit of interest.